Welcome to the Zach on Leadership Podcast. I am your host, Zach Hughes. Today's episode is entitled, I Love Salespeople. Confession time. I've become known on this platform as one of those tech leaders that is hard on salespeople. Some of my most successful blog articles have poked fun at the peculiar and annoying things that salespeople do to try and earn our business. You can read links to them in the show notes. I've written 3 articles so far. I've been told that some sales managers use that blog series as a training manual when they assign new salespeople to my account. I've taken plenty of shots. While those were well deserved, it's not the entire picture. The truth is, I love salespeople. Well, some of them. I must humbly acknowledge that I cannot be successful at my job without their help. I depend on them, and they serve me well. While it's easy to point out the bad things that salespeople do, I'm going to take the high road in this podcast episode. This one is all about the salespeople that I love and appreciate. Advocacy. While I am a moderately influential tech leader and I work for a decent-sized company, that doesn't immediately translate into massive amounts of influence at large tech companies. I don't have big tech CEOs on my speed dial. We often navigate a myriad of organizational complexities to get what we need. That's where my salespeople come in. They advocate on my behalf. They shake things loose on the inside of the machine for our benefit. I count on them to work the process, negotiate, advocate, and fight for what I need to win. I'm not exactly sure how popular that makes them inside their company, but in my eyes, they are indispensable. Enrolled in the mission. CHS's purpose is this. We create connections to empower agriculture. The best salespeople I work with get as excited about our purpose as we do, and they should. They play a big role in helping us achieve that purpose. Respect. The best salespeople I work with show a tremendous amount of respect towards me and my team. They work on our timetable. They respect our process. They treat us like experts. They negotiate in good faith. And most importantly, they don't play games. Respect is a two-way street, and the best salespeople understand that very well. Connect. I'm intentional about building my professional network. However, I must admit, I couldn't do it without the help of salespeople. Salespeople know everyone. They are amazing networkers. They are naturally good at something I naturally stink at. I get access to a larger network. They get access to my tech leadership insights. Everyone wins. Sometimes, occasionally, a sale happens as a result, but not always. Impact. About 10 years ago, one of the best salespeople I ever worked with passed away suddenly. He worked tirelessly on our behalf for many years. More than that, we were friends. I went to his funeral. I wasn't the only customer there. Many gathered to comfort his family and celebrate his life. Here's the lesson. Be the kind of salesperson that would compel your customers to come to your funeral. I suppose that's a bit morbid, but you get the point. Sales is a highly relational profession. Being a good salesperson is sometimes remarkably close to being a good friend. That's my list. It's probably worth taking note of what's not on the list as much as what is. As always, I'll add the caveat that I've never professionally sold anything in my life, so I don't know if this perspective helps salespeople hit their numbers or not. But this is the list. Unequivocally, this is what makes me love salespeople. Thank you for being who you are and doing what you do. You make a difference. That's all for this week's episode of the Zach on Leadership Podcast. Thanks for listening.